everybody, welcome back to Tater's Wood Shop. As you can see, I have a sponsor in this wood shop. And if my fabulous daughter will zoom into the sponsorship of this video, Brisk Iced Tea, and it's raspberry. I'm just kidding. Tater's Wood Shop sponsors this video. I don't have anyone paying big dollars to watch me, but I need your help to get there. Anyway, so really quick, watch till the end to find out how to win what we're going to be making today. It's going to be a solid walnut coffee table, and you got to do really only two things, but you got to wait till the end to see it. But let's get on with the build. It's going to be about a 46-inch long coffee table, of course live edge, and I have some leg stock to make it easier to do this build. I don't have to glue anything up, and my apron's going to come out of this wood here. And don't forget, if you want some nice wood around here, go to Brad and Dave at Figures of Wood in Kalamazoo, Michigan. So, on with the build. Well, alright, well, now we're going to be starting cutting up our leg stock. I need 4 legs, and it's going to be, the top is about an inch thick, so we're going to be making about an 18-inch height total. So I'm going to make this 17 inches, but I'm going to cut them all at 19 just to rough it out. Alright guys, so I'm going to explain this real quick. You seen me do it before, but with a live edge, we're going to make a true line in the back here, but the live edge in the front, of course, is live edge, and it's going to be a little bit all over the place, but we have a good about a 15.5 inch from here, and then when we get to the other side here, it's about 16.5. So that's where you get the live edge. It won't be perfect on the front side, but it will be square base. So what I've done is I have an inch overhang on the sides and the front, same with the other side. So what that gives me is, with an inch overhang, 1.5 legs, it gives me a 10-inch apron on the short side. Same with the back, inch overhang on both sides, 1.5 legs, which you end up taking off 5 inches total. Which that's going to give me a 41-inch apron in the front and the back. So I'm going to get ready and mill this up. We're going to have 3-inch aprons. I like that. It's a little beefier look. And I'm going to get all that out of this piece, and that's what you're going to see me do next. Okay, here's another thing you may run into when you do a lot of live edge. Our tabletop ended up changing about 8 inches because some of that was so punky
I had to shorten it up. Just, it was nasty. So anyway, long story short, the table is going to end up being 36 inches long instead of 42, I think it was. But now what we're going to do is cut our aprons. The short ones at 10, and now the long ones at 31. I'll show you what I like to do. It makes it nice and quick. I also put the groove in the back of my aprons to hold the top. And what I do is I just bring it over to my edge sander and just really quickly be able to sand this. I got 220 grit on here, and it makes really quick work of sanding all of our parts. So I'll show you a second of it, and then I'll keep you from the boredom. Alright, now it's time to put the Kreg screws into the back of my aprons. And this is how easy it is. I got everything sanded. I left you guys in suspense without showing you all the sanding techniques. Not really. Who wants to see a bunch of sanding, right? But anyway, everything's sanded to 220, and I'm going to show you how I do this. I've showed you, if you watched any of the other videos that I do a two-part process here. I do a fast-acting 2P10, and what I will do is put 2P10 in 3 spots, or 2 spots. I'll put the actual glue in 3 spots. Once it touches this leg, it'll stick there, and then the glue will dry over time, while the 2P10 will stick it pretty much instantaneously. And then I'll come back later and drive the screws. So that's how I do that, and I'll show you again real quick how we do this. So let's see if we can see this in here. Alright, so here's what I do. I come here at the top, in the middle, and just a little bit. Don't need much. And then the wood glue I put in the other spots. And we'll put this right here. As soon as the bonehead clears out the nozzle, because the nozzle is completely stuffed with glue. Look at that. There we go. I'm a bonehead. Okay. There it goes. All gone. Alright, so again, 2P10 on the sides just to hold it. And then glue here around the side there. Get rid of the big bumps in the glue. Alright, so like so, like so, and like so. And then where we are going to stick this. Make sure that your line for the top is on the inside of your leg. That's my front leg. Okay. So it's going to end up being like this. So, spray. And I do have marks on here that shows my 1/4 inch reveal. You line it up to your 1/4 inch reveal and press on. Get a little bit of squeeze out. And just hold that right there. Just for about 10 seconds or so. Then I'll come back later. Now just to show you again, it's already stuck. It's not going anywhere. I can move this around all day. Nice and flush. I have a really nice granite top if I put my projects together, so it's really flat, not going anywhere. The 2P10 will hold it. The glue will dry. I'll clean that up, and then I'll come back in a little bit after I get all these parts put together and screw in the leg to keep it together. Alright, now that this glue has dried here for a few minutes, like I said, I come back later and I will screw this Craig screw in through the apron and into the leg. And just in case anyone's asking, I use 1.5" screws. That side. And also, as you can see, I just use a clamp here just to make sure it doesn't go nowhere. And that's it. All right, well, as you can see, we got everything all put together and it is ready to get the top on. Again, with live edge, you just want to do something that looks aesthetically pleasing to the eye. You know, if you take this camera down and you shoot down the front, of course it's not going to be straight because it's a live edge, and the same with the back and the sides to some extent. They're somewhat straight, but again, I like a live edge all over. So it's what you prefer, I guess, in aesthetics of furniture. And this is what I like. I like using all the wood grain of different colors of the species of wood. This again is walnut. And yeah, it's just preference to what you like. And then we'll just take a screw. And as you can see, I got a top little clip here in place, and it will hold this in place and screw this in, keeping this able to move back and forth with expansion and contraction in your house. Some houses are kept you know, pretty tight and there's not a lot of air movement, or really depends also with humidity and, you know, expansion and contraction in your home and what the weather and humidity levels in your house that would cause this wood to move and expand and contract over time. So we want this to move. So I'm using these here. You see me use Craig screws pretty much in a lot of my building projects. I do use mortise and tendons. Just depends on what I'm building for customers, on what they want and what they want to pay for. But yep, that's all there is to this. And a couple more screws and we'll be done and be ready to put some finish on this bad boy. And again, free, giving this away coming real soon, almost to the end of the video to find out how to win this, so stand by. Well, alright, well as you can see, the table is finished. Again, it is a walnut coffee table. It is, of course it's live edge, so it's about 15 inches, and it gets to about 16 and a half at the widest part here. 16 inches tall and 36 inches long. So turned out really nice. The top of this is really, really beautiful. Really nice piece of wood. Again, from Brad and Dave at Figures of Wood. You can find them on Facebook. But really quickly, two things you got to do. Besides subscribe, hit the bell, like, share, all that kind of good things. That's all they given. Two things you got to do. First of all, you have to comment. Commenting on this video gets you entered to win. And also you have to email me your contact information. So, for instance, if your name on a comment is John, I need to get a hold of John. So you need to email me at taterswoodshop@gmail.com, just telling me who your name is in the comments. So if you win, I have a way to get a hold of you. So first thing to do, email me your name so I get a hold of you at taterswoodshop@gmail.com. And then the other one is just a comment. That's all you got to do, and it doesn't matter if you are within the United States or if you're overseas, anywhere in the world. If you win it, I will ship it to you completely free of charge. It won't cost you anything to do this, and I would really ask your guys' help to help me really get some more people on my YouTube channel to subscribe. I really appreciate it, and all I want to do is make some nice furniture and just give back by giving it to people for free. So that's all you got to do. So it's going to start today, which is October 1st. It's going to go through the end of the month, so I'm going to give it a whole month, and then I'm going to draw a winner November 1st. And again, if you're within 150 miles, I'll deliver it to your house, and anything over 150, I'll still ship it to you for free. So I hope you enjoyed the build. I hope you learned something, and help me give back by just telling other people about my channel, and help me to get some more subscribers, and I would really, really appreciate it. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks again, and we'll have another giveaway next month. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.